What's up, y'all? Marcus Frazier from Teachable Tuesdays here to motivate you, encourage you, and inspire you to be a better you. Thank you for joining me today. I'd like to welcome you to another Teachable Tuesday Shorts, where in 20 minutes or less, I do my best to go ahead and talk to you guys about a subject that you guys came up with or something that came to mind today. And I want to talk about a quick subject as far as where is it better to teach at? Is it better to teach at middle school or high school? The reason why I'm not mentioning elementary school is no offense to elementary school, but I just could never see myself teaching elementary school. And I've taught middle school for a couple years. I've been teaching high school for a couple years as of now. I'm actually representing the middle school I used to teach at. Shout out to South Creek. Currently teach at Cypress Creek. And I just want to give my insight as far as what is a better place to teach at. Not necessarily with schools, but like middle school versus high school. I'm actually going to say high schools are better to teach at than middle schools. And I'm going to give a couple of reasons why. Now, keep in mind, this is strictly opinionated. Feel free to list your reasons down below as to why you would or would not teach high school over middle school, or why you would or would not teach middle school over high school, or why you're just like, nah, I ain't doing either. I'm going to just stick to elementary. That's cool too. So, number one, I would say that I like waking up a little bit earlier to get to work and get my day over with. For those who know me personally, or in case you don't know, you're about to know now. Who's on my face? I'm an early person. I cannot hang at night unless I'm doing something that I really truly love to do, or if I'm hanging out with friends at night. I am not a night out at all. I am trying to be in my bed by 9 o'clock at night. You feel me? So because I'm such an early person, you know, I have to be to work at the latest at 6:50, and I like getting to work early and get my day over with early because the kids get out at 2:20, 1:10 on short Wednesdays, well, most Wednesdays I should say. So it's just a matter of getting my day over with. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. You know, some people, they might be like, I ain't an early person, so I stick to middle school where I can wake up a little later. Which I have a friend who's just like that, and that's why he actually went to a middle school. Which, you know, hey, if that's you, do you. But me, I just prefer waking up a bit earlier. Number two, I feel like most of the kids that you teach there hold themselves a bit more accountable. I'm gonna just tell you for a fact, middle school kids do not hold themselves accountable for the most part. And I'm talking about minus the ninth graders, because I always tell people ninth grades ain't nothing more but eighth grade 2.0. You know what I'm saying? But I say from sophomores on up, even though sophomores start some challenges themselves, for the most part, the kids pretty much hold themselves accountable. Like, they know, all right, I screwed up over here. I shouldn't have did that. Or they also know, you know, that wasn't the smartest idea. They might not openly admit it at the time, but for the most part, eventually they'll see things through and be like, okay. And, you know, for me personally as a teacher and someone who, as an individual in general, who holds accountability at a high level, I can appreciate when students are able to hold themselves accountable. You know what I'm saying? There's one thing I can't stand from people, students or not, is a person that can't hold themselves accountable. That's just me, though. Number three, I believe that there's more opportunities for, or should I say, inquiries about like leadership. You know what I'm saying? And the reason I say that is because the more that you go up, the more likely, depending on what type of school you teach at, you'll have more students there. You know, high schools typically have more students than middle schools or elementary schools, because there's more subjects to teach and so on and so forth. So I feel like that's a great way if you want to get into some leadership roles. There are more opportunities there as opposed to elementary and middle school because of the number of students that are on that particular campus. Now, again, this does depend on the particular school. This is probably more so for public schools than private schools. Private schools, that's a whole nother conversation within itself, because some private schools and charter schools as well kind of go a different route. And I'm going to give you a bonus one why I think that teaching teaching high school is better than middle school. Middle school is such a weird, you know, dynamic, if you will. I'm not saying that high school kids don't have their own challenges, but it's like middle school, they still trying to find themselves, and it's a lot, you know what I'm saying? As opposed to high school kids that have a little bit more of an understanding of who they're developing into. I ain't saying they there yet. They still don't know themselves just quite yet. They still smelling themselves and trying to figure stuff out. But, you know, it takes a special teacher to teach middle school. So I would say shout out to the middle school all the middle school teachers out there. I think middle school is actually the hardest level to teach, in my personal opinion, if I'm just being perfectly honest with you, because that's that crucial developmental stage for them. You know what I'm saying? That's like the bridge the gap stage. A lot of people, they say that elementary school is hardest to teach because, you know, it's developmental stages for the kids. But I wouldn't say elementary school is the hardest to teach. I think elementary school is probably one of the most crucial levels because of that developmental stage. But middle school is definitely the hardest to teach. It's that bridge the gap stage, and if you ain't fit for it, you ain't gonna be successful as a middle school teacher. I'm just being perfectly honest with you, because by the time you get to high school, you're pretty much you should be tying up loose ends. I think that's actually a great way to look at it. Like elementary school, developmental stage; middle school, bridge the gap; high school, tying up loose ends. Ooh. You know what? I might do a video just on that. I just thought about that. But anyways, this has been going on a little too longer than the shorts. Thank you guys for joining me today. Greatly, greatly appreciate it. Comment below and let me know what you guys think. If you agree or maybe you disagree. Maybe you have different reasons and so on and so forth. Like I said, this is not factual. This is just straight my opinion. All right? Marcus Frazier from Teachable Tuesday, here to motivate you, encourage you, and inspire you to be a better you. Love you guys. Hope you have a great day.